Hi, my name is Shifo and welcome to my channel. This is a special day because this is the 100th video I'll be uploading to my channel. Since this is the 100th video, I would like to look back at the success that I had. I would like to tell you a bit about what is going on in my life currently and also about the future of the channel. So I would like to take you back in time on the day that this channel actually started, and that is in April 2020. So I started this channel actually in the time that the pandemic broke out. And the reason for that is because I wanted to do something else besides working full time and do something else, so do something interesting. And in the past, I've always had the ambition to set up my own business or to actually do something besides only working full time. So before the pandemic, I actually worked out a lot. I was working out 5 times a week. I was doing 2 times in the week kickboxing and 3 times in the week powerlifting. And with the schedule that I actually had with working full time and also going to the gym a lot, I didn't really have the time to do something else besides just doing what I did. And that is actually working and also going to the gym. But then the pandemic broke out and I needed to stay at home and I had nothing else to do in the evenings. And that freed up a lot of time. And that made me think about, okay, what am I going to do? What I'm going to do with all of the extra time that I have? This is the moment. This is the time that I need to do something else, need to start a new skill or need to do something to start an own business or something that I really wanted to dedicate my time to. And the thing that inspired me the most, or one of the things that I'm the most passionate about, is gaming. So I thought, okay, let me start this YouTube journey. Let me start uploading a video and let me see how far I can get with running with this. So the first video that I actually made was called Apex Legends is the best game ever. So if I look back at that video, it's a bit cringy, but at least it started with what I was passionate about, and that is gaming and talking about the game that I was playing a lot at that time, and that was Apex Legends. Soon I started to learn that only just talking about the things that you like or the games that you like doesn't help too much. You need to add some value, and I'm a smart guy, so I thought, okay, maybe I just research a lot about games, research a lot about the gaming industry and give my views about it. And that's what I wanted to do, or that's how I would add value to you, the viewers. So I started to make gaming videos that were actually centered around analysis or just looking at the gaming industry and where the gaming industry was headed. At the start, I was trying to get a grip on what I really want to talk about. And one of the videos that really hit home to me or really left also an impact on me was the video that I made about Facebook. It's one of the videos that I made actually stated Facebook is going to disrupt gaming. And that's something that I still believe to this core, because in the end, that's where I also transition towards later on, and I'll talk about it later. But so that's one of the videos that really stuck to me. One of the other videos that I made and that I'm still passionate about are the videos that I made about StarCraft and also about Blizzard. So one of the videos, or at least the first video that I made that actually went viral was, is StarCraft 3 coming soon? And one of the reasons why that was an important video for me is that StarCraft is just a game that I was obsessed with. It's a game that I was playing during my university. And I actually went up to Diamond Zerg and I spent a lot of crazy time just playing StarCraft. So one of the things that I'm most passionate about was, okay, when is StarCraft 3 actually coming out? And I know, at least from the information that I had and the research that I was doing, that StarCraft 3 is almost impossible to come out. And that's why I decided to make this video, to give my analysis, to let you all know what is happening in that world, and also give you a glimpse into Stormgate, or at least Frost Giant Studios, which actually came out last year, or at least this year, in early access, and one of the games that I've been playing a lot as well. And so I mentioned that I actually was Diamond Zerg, and I'm also Diamond Vanguard right now in Stormgate, because the game is pretty because that game has a pretty obsessive impact on me, where I just want to grind on the ladder. Okay, so I knew a lot about Blizzard, so I decided to make some videos about that. I was passionate about what's going on at Blizzard, so I made some follow-up videos on that. So next to the videos that I made about Blizzard, one of the things that I was also really passionate about was Cyberpunk 2077. So Cyberpunk 2077 is for me the game of the decade. It's one of the best games made, and during the launch it was actually badly received, and yeah, that made me at least started to make some videos about it because I thought the game was awesome. I think the game needed to be played more, and yeah, it left such a deep impact on me, was passionate about it, so I needed to make some videos about it. But honestly, yeah, it was not really that interesting, or it wasn't really hitting off at the audience, so that was also not something that I wanted to continue making videos about. So it was around December in 2020, around Christmas, that I started asking my girlfriend, like, hey, what are some of the things that you really want, or some things that are on your wish list or your bucket list? And one of the things that she mentioned is that she really wanted to own a VR headset because she thought it was interesting tech. She was really impressed about it, and something that she really wanted. And I thought, oh, okay, I'm actually pretty interested in trying VR myself. And I made this whole video about Facebook and that they're going to disrupt the gaming industry by going actually all in into VR. So because my girlfriend actually had an interest in it, I thought, okay, this is my excuse to buy the Quest 2 as a Christmas present for my girlfriend. So I gave her the Quest 2, and meanwhile, I was actually the one playing the most games with it. I was actually heavily invested into the Quest 2, started buying accessories for it, started hooking it up to the PC and playing PC VR games. And my God, playing Half-Life Alyx is like the best game that ever came out. It is something that really had a huge impact on me, and something that I really needed to share about. And for me, this was an eye-opener where I saw, okay, this is really the future of gaming. This is where I need to dedicate my channel to. This is what I need to talk about more. And it made me a bit upset that actually people are not playing a lot of VR at the moment, or that the market is still small if you compare it to console gaming. Because if you take a look at VR and what it's doing, it's just so incredible. More people need to see this. I need to talk about it. I need to reach people about it, and I need to tell them more about it. So that's when I decided, okay, my channel is going to be fully dedicated about VR, and I need to reach more people about it. I need to tell more people about it. But during that time, I started to slowly become less interested in making videos. The reason for that is because I was feeling a bit of anxiety when making videos, because it was all about getting views, getting your subscribers, making sure that you're monetized. So yeah, right now I'm actually 4 years into my YouTube journey, still not monetized, but even though I'm not. But the main problem was that every time that I started making videos, and I spent around 6 to 8 hours making a video, I have this expectation that there needs to be some views coming out of it. And that didn't really, and I did actually make some videos that made more than 1,000 views, but for some reason I started to get so anxious for making videos, or so demotivated, because when I needed to make a video, I needed to get a lot of views out of it, and I needed to start to get monetized, that I became completely demotivated to make videos again. And that's when I started to make less videos. And that's also around the time that my girlfriend actually told me, hey, Shivo, you're actually no longer an athlete anymore. That made me really upset, because I was working out 5 times a week in the past. And then I started to notice that, yeah, I'm starting to get a belly. I'm starting to gain some weight. So that's when I thought, screw it. I'm not going to spend more time on making new videos, or at least spending all of my time that was available, or at least spending all the free time that I had available on making more videos. I needed to go back to the gym. I needed to get fit again. And videos, I'm just going to put that on hold. It has this it had this bad impact on my mental well-being. So I started to focus on, just doing my work, going to the gym, working out again. And then when I had something else, and then when I had something important to mention, something important that was happening in the industry, that's when I wanted to make a video. So that's the reason why for the past 2 years, I've been not that active in creating videos anymore. And I would love to be able to be active and make more videos, but I just don't have the time. And at work, everything has become really, really crazy right now. Because the for the last year, I actually made a promotion at my job and became a manager in finance and control. And since that time, my life has been one big hell when it comes to work, because there were so much requests coming my way, so much things that I needed to do. So I've been almost working nonstop. I've been traveling to Italy a lot, and also to back to the Netherlands where I'm from. And yeah, I just don't have the time or the energy to also spend more times creating videos, because when I'm home, I just also want to spend time with my girlfriend, and also spend the time that I still have left with her. And yeah, so my life has been a complete hell since that time, and I've been spending a lot of time just working, traveling a lot to Italy, coming back to the Netherlands, managing the team, managing all the requests. And then when I had time available, I just wanted to spend some time with my girlfriend and not only create videos or work or do other things. So I just needed to make sure that that also is something that my time was being spent on, just not on the videos. So I really didn't have the time and energy to make more videos, but I would love to have it. And then there was another thing. There was another thing where I was thinking, does my video really add value? Does my video really make me different compared to anyone else? There are a lot of VR creators right now, and what am I really adding to the VR industry? Is it really important what I'm doing? I'm just creating a video telling you about things that are happening, but there are some other people that are doing the exact same thing. And this made me also realize, made me realize one thing. Is it really worth what I'm doing? Is it really adding some value? And the other thing that I was thinking was, if I look at the VR industry, things are really going slow. Not slow in the hardware sense, because if you look at hardware, big things are happening. You have new VR headsets coming out every 2 to 3 years, and it's going a lot faster than if you compare it to the console industry. So hardware is not really the problem, because if you look at the Quest 3, it's an amazing headset. It's really fantastic. If you just use it, there's nothing else that in the end, everything can get better. Everything can get better, but if I really look at it, does it really need to be much better? It's already almost the pinnacle of what a headset could be. If you just look at how clear everything is, how realistic everything looks, it's really an amazing headset. But still, there was a problem for me with VR, and that has to do with Half-Life Alyx. So basically, Half-Life Alyx was really the best VR experience I ever had. It was really great. Recently, I just gave my brother Half-Life Alyx for his birthday, because he bought a new PC, or at least his first gaming PC. And I already gave him a Quest 2 somewhere in the past, but he didn't touch that much, because there was nothing really that he could play, or nothing really that was interesting on the Quest 2 standalone. But when he bought the gaming PC, I knew I needed to give him Half-Life Alyx, because he also told me 2 weeks later, hey, this is the best game that I ever played in my life. And that's the exact same feeling that I had. Half-Life Alyx was the best game I ever played up until now. But here's the problem. Everything that came out after Half-Life Alyx hasn't been the same. There are no games that actually compel me that much as Half-Life Alyx, just to hop onto VR and start playing that game. It's going a bit too slow. There are some games that are actually coming out, or that came out, that are super interesting, like for example Boneworks or Bone Lab. Those games are amazing. And even games like Arizona Sunshine and Arizona Sunshine 2 that are also really amazing and leverage what is making VR really great. But I feel the need for more AAA VR titles, and those are really the titles that are compelling to me. But the problem is the market is still too small, there's not really any software coming out, so everything is going a bit slow. But at least not for 2024, because for 2024 there are a lot of good titles in the pipeline coming out later this year, and I would like to tell you a bit more about it later. But first, I just wanted to tell you that if I really looked at the gaming, at first, I just wanted to tell you that if I just look at how slow VR is going, that I needed to do something here. I felt I was thinking about one of the things that Elon Musk said. So I'm a big or huge Elon Musk fan. Yeah, I know he's a bit crazy right now with everything going on with Twitter, and I'm not really a big fan of it. But that's life. He's not a perfect man. He's also who he is. But there was one thing that he said that stick to me, and something that I really found really compelling, and that's the following. He said, "If you don't like where the future is heading, do something about it." And that was so compelling to me that I was thinking about the VR industry. I was thinking about the value that I was adding to the VR industry, which was none, just making some videos and telling things about it. That I thought, okay, I need to do something about it. I need to do something about the fact that there are not any games coming out that are really big, or at least good or motivating or compelling enough to pick up the headset and start playing. So that's when I decided in December 2023, fuck it, I'm going to create a game. I'm going to start creating a game. And that's when I spent the last half year, I believe, just trying to create a game and started learning Unity. So I started this 3R project, and basically up until now, I've been spending a lot of time on it. But until this moment, I still haven't been able to finish the game, and I'm a bit worried if I'm even able to start finishing that game, because in the end you have scope creep. So the initial idea was I'm going to create one gun, one enemy, and one single map. I've done all of those things, but I don't find this compelling enough to release, or to at least make a game that's worth playing on. So yeah, you have scope creep, and I want to make something big out of it. But in the end, I still believe the first game is not going to be that amazing, but what I at least learned from this experience is that, my God, I'm really passionate about trying to create video games. It was one of the most fulfilling things that I've spent my time on, just learning how games work, just learning how what goes into the game. It's just a fantastic experience, and I really want to spend more time on it. I want to be able to finish that game, hopefully. But up until now, I just am too busy with my work, and I haven't been able to give it the attention or time needed. And I'm a bit worried if I can really make it till the finish line for this specific project. Because if I look back, I still don't have all of the mechanics implemented that I wanted to implement. Because what is my game about? My game, let's call it Project Cypher, is about Cypher and a soldier, and it's a bit in a sci-fi setting. And basically what I want VR, or at least what I want this game to be about, is that VR is all about interacting with your hands, that you are the person really interacting with the digital world. So my game was all about making sure that you have a weapon, but also that you have hand powers, and that you could use these powers, that you have different types of powers that you could use. But it also needs to be a bit of an, how do you call it? Rock, scissor, paper. It needs to be a bit like rock, scissor, paper, where certain hand powers cancel out other hand powers. But in the end, it was really cool what I was already able to make. I had like this electric hand or a hacking glove, where I could use hacking powers on zombies, stuff like that. And also, I implemented this time power, so where I could slow down time, or at least freeze my enemies. So yeah, it's really cool, at least what I was starting to be able to create. One of the other things that I wanted to create was a telekinesis glove, or at least a glove where I can push things or pull things towards me. It was a bit difficult to implement, so I haven't implemented yet. That's still a challenge that I needed to work on. And also some other things like just blowing up things and balancing that out. For some reason, that was one big issue, because the physics, I'm not able to really work that out. So that's something that I really need to spend more time on. And like I mentioned, so zombies. In the end, I only was using zombies up until now, because I thought, hey, that will be really easy, and it would be really difficult to implement bad guys that are shooting stuff or having guns. So having projectiles. But in the end, I don't think that's too compelling enough if you only have zombies. So I really want to do or add something else. but also creating levels is pretty difficult because the only level that I made was a copycat of the hangar of no, not the hangar, the haven, or basically so the only level that I really made was the first level of Metal Gear Solid, because it was such a compelling level to me, or something that had made such an impact on me, that I thought, oh, why don't I just recreate this just as a learning exercise? So in the end, what do I still need to do from a game? I need to make all of my game mechanics, I need to make more enemy types, and I need to make more levels. But in the end, I think I will need to reduce my scope and just start working on it, or start working on it again. But for now, I'm still a bit demotivated. I don't know if I'm able to finish it. I need to focus more time on my job, or at least on my career, and need to see if I can get some more free time to spend on this. But so for now, that's one of the things that I was currently focused on. But for the future of this channel, I would like to upload more. I mean, Metal Connect just happened. There are a lot of big things happening in VR, and I don't think it's going to slow down a lot more. Currently being more active on Twitter, so if you like my content, if you like me, just follow me on Twitter. You can follow me at Shivo. And basically I try to tweet a lot more, because it's a lot easier than just editing videos for 6 or 8 hours. But yeah, I do love making these videos, but if I have more time, I'll do more. And like I mentioned, for the future, I just would like to make more videos, because Q4 of this year is going to be amazing for VR. There are a lot of great titles coming out. We have Batman Arkham Shadow coming out. We have Behemoth coming out. We also have basically the game from Alien coming out, or Alien Rogue Incursion. So if you just look at VR is just booming with new titles. We have Metro Awakening coming out. I really want to have my hand on these games. I really want to show you more about these games. But if you would like to see different type of content, please also let me know. So what I'm going to do is I'm at least going to make a video about Metal Connect, because Metal Connect this year was really huge. I really liked seeing. Alright, sorry, apparently I crossed the 30 minutes mark on my camera, and the recording just stopped while I was actually talking a lot. But in the end, I was trying to wrap up the video. So I was talking about Metal Connect last week, and Metal Connect has been amazing, or at least I thought it was a really interesting Metal Connect. One of the most inspiring ones, and also one of the things that made me the most excited, because I have the feeling that everything within Meta is just building up so much momentum, so much hype. You could see the excitement with Boss. You can see the excitement with Zuck, because things are just happening at Meta. They're finally trying to reach that point where they reach AR, or at least where they have those AR glasses. Everything that they've been spending those 10 billion per year on. So yeah, it's not that they're spending 10 billion on Horizon Worlds or anything like that, which some media has been claiming, but I have the feeling something is really happening there. So in the end, I want to make my thoughts, or give you my view on Metal Connect. Let me know if you want to see something else. And I also would like to focus a bit more on those new games that are coming out. So I want to create some videos about Batman Arkham Shadows, because I'm just a big Batman fan. I would like to cover Alien Rogue Incursion, and I also would like to try out Metroid Awakening. So let me know if there's some other type of content that you would like me to cover, but yeah, I would like to spend some more time on making videos, and I think that Q4 is going to be amazing. I'm not going to be uploading weekly, but at least I'll try to at least upload on a monthly basis. So looking forward to making the videos, and I'll be seeing you soon. Okay, bye.